Enmity is not entirely bad because it brings about good friendship. And friendship is bound to end where there is no understanding. Welcome to section 3 of Surah Al-Yunus, Surah 10 of the Holy Quran. It begins with sign 21. What is a Azakna an Nasa rahmat min bagdi dira'i min bagdi bidira'a masatum min bagdi dira'a masatum إذا لهم مكر في آياتنا إذا لهم مكر في آياتنا. When we make mankind taste of some mercy after adversity, min ba'da dura'a, touch them, masa'ana, masa'atum, touch them. Behold, they take to plotting against our signs. Lahum makarna fi ayatina. They take to plotting against our signs. Kul Allahu asrahu makran. Say, swifter to plan is God. Allahu asrahu makran. Ahrahu, swifter to plan is God. Inna rasulna yaktubuna. Inna rasulna yaktubuna ma tamkuruna. Verily, our messengers record all the plots that you make. Our messengers record all the plots that ye make. Inna rasulana yaktubuna ma tamkuruna. Yaktubuna ma tamkuruna. Verily, our messengers record all the plots that ye make. Remember, the angels are the first messengers of God. They are those recording. We go to the commentary, and it's 1409. We did 109. No, let's go to 1408 to 1408 to the last verse 30. Let's see. I don't think I've read it. Their demand for a sign is disingenuous. All nature and revelation furnishes them with incontestable signs. What they want is a book of ayah. We've done it. We've done it. Pardon me, viewers. Now we go to 1409. Man turns his thoughts in adversity to God, but as soon as the trouble is past, he not only forgets him, he not only forgets God. In other words, man not only forgets God, but actively strives against his cause. Full stop. But such people are poor, ignorant creatures, not realizing that the universal plan of God is swifter to stop their petty plans, and that though they fail, the record of them remains eternally against them. So if God hasn't punished you now, that is not the end. Your record is there, written by the angels for you to be punished later. That is if you don't ask for forgiveness. Of them remains eternally against them, yes. We go to Psalm 22. هو الذي يسائركم في البحر والبحر هو الذي يسائركم في البر والبحر في بر والبحر. He it is who enables you to travel through land and sea, land barre and sea bahari, to travel through land and sea. حتى إذا كنتم في الفلك وجرينا به بريح طيبة and see till when ye even board ships, fulco, dash, they sail with them with a favorable wind. في ريح طيبة ريح طيبة with favorable wind. وفرحوا بها جاءتهم وفرحوا بها جاءتها ريح عاصف وفرحوا بها فرحوا بها جاءتهم ريح عاصف and they sailed with them with a favorable wind, and they rejoiced therein. Farihu biha, and they rejoiced therein. وفرحوا بها جاءتهم أريه حاسف. They rejoiced thereat. Then comes a stormy wind. وجاءتهم ريح عاصف, stormy wind. وجاءهم الموج من كل مكان and comes to them a stormy wind, and the waves come to them from all sides. من كل مكان, and the waves come to them from all sides. وجاءهم الموج, waves من كل مكان, from all sides. كل مكان. وظنوا أنهم أحيط بهم. وظنوا أنهم أحيط به, from all sides, and they think they are being overwhelmed. أحيط بهم, they are being overwhelmed. Then دعوا الله مخلصين دعوا الله مخلصين له دين لئن إنجينا وإن إنجيتنا من هذه وإن أنجيتنا من هذه لنكون من الشاكرين. They are overwhelmed. They pray unto God, sincerely offering their duty unto Him. Muhlisina lahu, saying, if thou dost deliver us from this, we shall truly show our gratitude. لئن أنجينا من هذه لنكون من الشاكرين. we shall truly show our gratitude. Let's go to the commentary. 1410. All the great inventions and discoveries on which man prides himself are the fruit of that genius and talent which God has freely given of his grace. But the spirit of man remains pretty, as is illustrated by the parable from the sea, full stop. How the heart of man rejoices when the ship goes smoothly with favorable winds. Full exclamation mark. How in adversity it turns in terror and helplessness, to God and makes it turns to in terror and helplessness to God and makes vows of deliverance, exclamation mark, and how those vows are disregarded as soon as the danger is past. Yes, when you're at the sea and there are waves and wind, phew, 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 that's when you remember God. When it's all over, you disregard those things. You disregard your vows, and as soon as the danger is over, you disregard your vows that you are calling on God for help. Mm? Um, that's commentary for 22, I suppose. Yes, for 22. Yes, that's commentary for 22. We now go to ayah 23. Mm. فَلَمَّا أَنْجَيْنَاهُمْ فَلَمَّا أَنْجَاهُمْ إِذَا هُمْ يَبْغُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ بِغَيْرِ الْحَقِّ فَهُمْ يَبْغُونَ فِي الْأَرْضِ بِغَيْرِ الْحَقِّ. But when he delivereth them, behold, they transgress insolently through the earth in defiance of right. بغير الحق. Mm. آياته بغير الحق. Sorry, it's not آياتهم. يا يا أيها يا أيها الناس يا أيها الناس إنما بغيكم لا يا أيها الناس إنما بغيكم على أنفسكم. O mankind, your insolence is against your own souls. Ya ayuhan nas, innama bagyukum, your insolence ala anfusikum is against your souls. Mata'un haywat dunya, mata'un haywat dunya. It's against your souls, an enjoyment of the life of the present, an enjoyment of the life of the present. Mata al-hayawat dunya, thumma ilayna murji'ukum, of life on the earth. Then, in the end, to us is your return. Ilayna murji'ukum. To us is your return. Thumma ilayna murji'ukum. فَتُنَبِّئُكُم بِمَا كُنتُمْ تَعْمَلُونَ. فننبئكم بما كنتم تعملون فننبئكم بما كنتم تعلمون. And we shall show you the truth of all that ye did. We shall show you the truth of all that ye did. Let's go to 1411 commentary. In our insolence and pride, we do not see how small and ephemeral is that part of us which is mortal. We shall see it when at last. We shall see it at last. We shall see it at last when we appear before our judge. Full stop. In the meantime, our ridiculous pretensions only hurt ourselves. Our ridiculous pretensions only hurt ourselves. See chapter 6, verse 63. No, rather. No, that's the end of it. What I read was part of 141 note 1410. So here it ends. In the meantime, our ridiculous pretensions only hurt ourselves. Okay, we go to 23, ayah 23. إنما مثل الحيوات الدنيا كماء. The likeness of the life of the present is as the rain. كماء أنزلناه من السماء فاختلط به نبات الأرض مما يأكل الناس وأنعام حتى إذا أخذت أرض زخرفها. The likeness of life of this present is as the rain which we send down from the skies. By its mingling arises the produce of the earth, which produces food for men and animals. For men and animals. Till the earth is clad with the golden ornaments and is decked out in beauty. And hata is a ahazatil ardi zuhuru fiha وزينت وزن أهلها إنهم قادرون عليها أتاها أمرنا ليلا أو نهارا. Sorry for bad reading. I think the English will help us. Ornaments for men and animals. It grows till the earth is clad with its golden ornaments and is decked out, into brackets, in beauty. Column. Brackets close column. The people of whom it belongs think they have all powers disposed over it. There reaches it a command by night or by day. Leila wa Nahara, by night or by day. So, أمرنا الليل والنهار فجعلناها حسيدا by night or day, and we make it like a harvest clean moon. Clean moon. وجعلنا أمرا حسيدا كأن لهم تغنى بالأمس كأن لهم تغنى بالأمس. And we make it like a harvest clean moon, and if it had not flourished only the day before, as if it had not flourished the day before. كأن لم تغنى بالأمس, the day before, بالأمس, the day before. كذلك نفصل فكذلك نفصل آيات لقوم يتفكرون. كذلك نفصل الآيات لقوم يتفكرون. Thus do we explain the science in detail, نفصل, the science in detail for those who reflect. لقوم يتفكرون. Let's see if there's any commentary for it. No, I don't think so. Because there's no commentary for it. For those who reflect. Okay, we now go to sign 25. Wallahu yad'u ila dar salam. Allah yad'u ala dar salam. You remember this town, Dar es Salaam? I've done it before. Dar es Salaam, home of peace. But God doeth call to the home of peace, the Dar es Salaam. And we say Dar es Salaam. Allah yad'u li Dar es Salaam. ويهدي من يشاء إلى صراط المستقيم. He guideth whom he pleaseth to a way that is straight. He God doeth guide whom he pleaseth to a way that is straight. لصراط المستقيم. Commentary for it, 1413. Oh, we didn't do 1243, 1214. Sorry for that. Another beautiful parable, we didn't finish it, explaining the nature of our present life. The rain comes, we have to jump. The earth is covered in a bravery of green and gold. No, let me go over again. Another beautiful parable, explaining the nature of our present life. Full stop. The rain comes down in drops and mingles with the earth. Through it, by God's matchless artistry, the womb of the earth is made fruitful. Full stop. All kinds of good, useful, and beautiful grains, vegetables, and fruits are produced for men and animals. Animals. Full stop. The earth is covered in its bravery of green and gold and all kinds of colors. Full stop. Perhaps the owner is in inverted commas, perhaps the owner takes all the credit to himself. That's the owner of the farm. And thinks that this will last eternally. Full stop. A hailstorm or a blast, mm, a hailstorm or a blast, uh, a, f- a frost or a volcanic eruption comes and destroys it. Mm. Or it may be even normally, or it may be even normally that the time of harvest comes and the fields and orchards are stripped bare by some blight or disease. By some blight or disease. Mhm. Blight is Blight or disease. Where, full stop, where is the beauty and bravery of yesterday? Question mark. All that is left is dust and ashes. Full stop or exclamation mark. What more can we get from this physical material life? All right, we now go to 1413 to verse 25. In contrast with the ephemeral and uncertain pleasures of this material life, there is a higher life to which God is always calling. Full stop. It is called the home of peace. It is called the home of peace. Dari Salam. For there is no fear, no disappointment, no sorrow there. No fear, no disappointment, no sorrow there. Full stop. And all are called, and those will be chosen who have sought not material advantages, but the good pleasure of God. Salam. The good pleasure of God. Salam. Peace is from the same root as Islam. Peace is from the same root as Islam, which I suppose almost everybody knows now. The religion of unity and harmony. The religion of unity and harmony. We go to we go to verse 26. We go to verse 26. للذين أحسنوا للذين أحسنوا الحسنى وزيادة. الذين أحسنوا الحسنى وزيادة. To those who do right is a goodly reward. Asana, للذين أحسنوا حسنى وزيادة. الذين أحسنوا الحسنى وزيادة. To those who do right is a goodly reward. Yeah, more than in pleasure. Yeah, more than in inverted commas, more in inverted commas than in measure. ولا 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 يرهق ولا يرهق وجيههم ولا يرهق وجوهكم فتروا ولا زلة فتروا ولا زلة. More than in measure. Yeah, more than in measure. No darkness, no abasement shall cover their faces. No darkness, no abasement will cover their faces. Wala zillatu. Wala yurhaku wujuhahu, their faces. Fataru wala zillatin. No darkness, no abasement shall cover their faces. Ulaika, Ulaika ashabul jannati. Ulaika ashabul jannati. Uh, they are companions of the garden. Ulaika ashabul jannati. They are companions of the garden. Hum fiha halidina. Hum fiha halidina. They are companions of the garden. They will abide therein for I, and they will abide therein for I. I spelled I before. A-Y-A is all English. Uh-huh. They will abide there and then into brackets for I. A-Y-A, if I'm not reading it rightly. And that is verse 26. That is verse 26. Let's see the commentary. 1414. 1414 and 1415. 1414 and 1415. I don't know if there is also 16. Okay, 1414 and 1415. Let's go to 1414. In our insolence and pride, we do not see how small and ephemeral is a part of us which is mortal. We shall see it at last when we appear before our judge. In the meantime, our ridiculous pretensions only hurt our souls. We've done it before, sorry. Another beautiful parable explaining the nature of our present life. The rain comes down in drops and mingles with the earth, full stop. Although it, by God's matchless artistry, no, through it, I'm sorry, through it, by God's matchless, nothing can match it, matchless artistry, the womb of the earth is made fruitful. All kinds of good, useful, and beautiful grains, vegetables, and fruits are produced for men and animals. I think we've done that. We've done that. So now we go to 1 3. Yes, 1 3. That's where I'm supposed to have gone. 1 4 1 4 1 3. In contrast with the ephemeral and uncertain pleasures of the material life, there is a higher life to which God is always calling. It is called the home of, oh my God, I've done this before. I think we are only rather going to 1414 to 26. Yes, 1414 to 26. Sorry, sometimes my sight is not very good, especially when I apply my eye drops. 1414. The reward of the righteous will be far more than in proportion to their merits, for they will have the supreme bliss of being near to God and seeing His face. Seeing His face is in double inverted commas because nobody is sure whether you are see the face or not. And seeing His face. So we go to verse 27, I suppose. And 1415 we've done. Verse 27. 1415. And I think they said 1416. Let's see, 1416. Okay, yes. 1416 is still for verse 26. 1416 is still for verse 26. No darkness, no abasement shall cover their faces. Okay. We go to the commentary to that verse. 1416. Note that the evil reward is for those who have earned evil, i.e., brought it on themselves by the deliberate choice of evil. Full stop. Further, in the justice of God, they will be required, they will be requited with evil similar to and not greater in quantity or intensity, than the evil they had done, an iPhone. Unlike the good, who in God's generosity get a reward for far greater than anything they have earned or could possible earn. So if you do good, you get a reward far greater. If you do evil, you get a reward just commensurate with your evil. That's part of his blessing, God's blessings. Okay, that's commentary to 1 4 to verse 26 rather. Let me see. Commentary to verse 26. We now go to verse 27. والذين كسبوا السيئات جزاءهم سيئة بمثلها لهم سيئة بمثلها وترهقوهم زلة. But those who have earned evil will have a reward of like dash evil. Then we are being referred to note 1416, which we have already done. Of evil, ignominy, of evil, or semicolon. Ignominy will cover their faces. Ignominy will cover their faces in brackets, and then column. Lahu. Ma lahum min Allahi min asimin. Ma lahum min Allahi min asimin. No defender will they have from the wrath of God. From God, into brackets, the wrath of God. No defender will they have from the wrath of God. Ma lahum, where is it? Ma lahum min Allahi min asimin, defender. No defender, asimin. They have. كأنما أغشيت وجوههم كتاء من الليل مسلما defend them to the no defender will they have from the wrath of God. Their faces will be covered, as it were, with pieces from the depth of the darkness. Their faces will be covered, as it were, with pieces from the depth of darkness. Aleli musliman. From the depth of darkness of night. From that of darkness of night. Min aleli musliman, darkness of night. Ulaika ashabul nari hum fiha halidin. They are inhabitants of the fire. They will abide therein for aye. So to good doers will be inheritance of the garden, and the bad doers will be the inheritance of hell, of the fire, abiding therein forever. Let's go to a commentary 1417. Night is the negation of light, and metaphorically of joy and felicity. Mm. The intensive, the intensive is indicated by the depth of the darkness of night. The intensity is indicated by the depth of the darkness of night. Mm. You imagine it to be a night without a moon and without even stars. Mm. Okay, we go to 28. We go to 28. وَيَوْمَ نَحْشُرُهُمْ جَمِيعًا. وَيَوْمَ نَحْشُرُهُمْ جَمِيعًا. The day shall we, one day, Yoma, one day shall we gather them all together. نَحْشُرُهُمْ جَمِيعًا. ثُمَّ نَقُولُ لِلَّذِينَ أَشْرَكُوا مكانكم أنتم وشركاؤكم مكانكم أنتم وشركاؤكم. Then we shall say to those who joined gods with us, to your place, ye and those ye joined as partners. So they and the people that they joined with partners. Let's hold on here and continue next time. I have a warning. When we come, we'll do 28 and 30 to end the chapter. Probably begin another, to end the section and probably begin another section. Thank you very much.